Hey everyone, welcome back to the Retro Reef, and I just got back from Best Buy, so let's go and unbox this beauty. This is my first OLED Switch, so I'm really excited to go and unbox this, and Zelda is definitely one of my favorite franchises. So let's see what it looks like. So here we have it, the famous Zelda OLED Switch. So this is the front of the box, and I'll go around it pretty slowly here so you can see the side, nothing special in the back. I mean, look how beautiful this art design is. It is awesome. As I said before, I have the normal Switch that was released on day one, and then I actually picked up the Animal Crossing limited edition that now my wife uses more, and I was waiting for a reason to pick up either the OLED or like a Switch 2 or whatever the next version of the Switch is going to be. And I'm a huge Zelda fan, and I have a few other limited edition consoles if you haven't seen on the channel already. So as soon as I announced this, it was like a must-have. So here we are. I'm trying to slowly open it here, as you can see, and it looks way... Okay, the camera doesn't do this justice. It looks way better in person than it does on the camera. So let me take this out here so you can get a better look. We have the screen at the bottom and the two Joy-Cons up top. So here's the screen. And you can already tell through the plastic. Again, it's really hard to see on camera, but it is just night and day compared to the normal Switch. So we're going to be taking out the docking station here packed. And they did a really good job of packaging this. So the bubble wrap is pretty good. I mean, I'm not surprised Nintendo, they have to obviously package it very carefully. But everything was kind of knit and together and clean. I felt like the original Switch... I don't know why. I feel like it wasn't packaged as well as this one. I'm not sure the reasoning, but here we're just going through cables. We had the HDMI, this is the power cord, but this one just seems a little more together, which is nice and a little more sturdy. And here we go, and we actually have the things you put around your wrist, I forget what they're called, to make sure that when you're playing Wii Sports or whatever, it doesn't fly off. I have a funny story about that later. That actually saved my gaming TV from being destroyed by my brother one time playing Wii Sports. But I am really excited to go and fire this baby up. Again, I've never played an OLED Switch before, so I played on an OLED screen obviously, but I haven't played on the Nintendo version, so this is like the perfect scenario for me to upgrade to the OLED. So let's go and just take it out of the packaging and take a look one by one and see, you know, what it all looks like. So let's start here with the actual screen itself, and as I said, it just looks bigger. I don't remember if it actually is. I think it is slightly bigger than the original, but it just looks like you could just see through the packaging. It just looks, the screen looks way better than it does on the original. And taking a look at the Joy-Cons here, here's the design. The design is even cooler in person than it was in the screenshots and the videos that we saw online with their presentation. And here's the left one. Now, a lot of this is interesting because I love Zelda usually having like black and gold. That's usually kind of like my favorite type of limited edition consoles. And I talked about that in my limited edition console video. And taking a look at these, this kind of goes with the theme, but again, I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet, so there's got to be something else going on here to incorporate some of this design, so I'm excited to see some of that. And here I'm trying to take out the OLED screen without actually going and touching the screen, which I end up putting my hand a little bit on here just to get it out. The packaging, it is packaged pretty nice, and look at how clean the screen is. You can actually see my face through it right now as I'm going and filming it. It's beautiful. And the back of it, the fact that I haven't played with it yet, but actually going and putting it on the stand, the kickstand looks way better. I don't even use the kickstand for the original anymore, so excited to use that. Here's the right Joy-Con, and the right Joy-Con will put it in so you can see the full effect here. And then we'll grab the left one and do the same thing. Again, I'm just really excited for this Switch OLED and to play on this one in particular. I do play a lot more handheld because I usually let my wife play on the TV with the other Switch docked, so I am really excited to go ahead and play on this more. Definitely a cleaner screen, and I'm really excited. And here's the back. The back of the Switches, I know they have like unique designs on the back, and they're kind of like engraved in it. It's not actually engraved, but it's kind of weird. It's like groovy. and it marks up really really easily, so you'll fingerprints on the back constantly and everything. But the design, I don't really care that much about the back. It's more of the front of it and the Joy-Cons, and it just looks great. So I'm gonna go back and forth here if you can see. And yeah, that's the Switch OLED. So let's go and take a look at the docking station now. So as I said, I'll probably be playing this one way more in handheld mode, but I'll probably hook this one up in actually my game room, this console, this dock, just because I like the design of the dock better. And here it is. It looks awesome. Now this is the design I typically like. I like the black and the gold, but it looks way cleaner with this white. It looks really, really crisp. I almost said it actually looks like a toaster strudel, which is hilarious. But it looks way better. Just like look at that gold and the white. This is like my go-to Switch right here. It's Zelda design. I'm really, really excited about this, you could tell. So I immediately started recording this and brought it home and filmed it. I haven't even fired it up yet. So here it is docked and all together, and what it'll look like when it's docked with the TV. And this is what it's going to look like at the end of the day. So there the Switch is, the OLED docked right there. It looks awesome. Overall, I love the design. And then there's the box one more time on the left. So let's go and play around with this a little bit and see what it looks like. So here it is again, and as I said before, the screen is like night and day when it comes to, it just looks bigger, but it's just, compared to the other Switch, it's just, the screen, the OLED, I can't say how gorgeous it looks. So let's go and fire it up for the first time so you guys can see what it looks like. For those of you who don't have an OLED Switch, take a look. You'll actually see it before I do, because I'm going to have it face the camera. Yeah, you can already tell just from the Nintendo logo how much better it looks. The screen's definitely bigger too. It looks way nicer. Yeah. I don't remember that. That was kind of new. I just remember, unless I'm wrong, I don't know, but I'm used to just the Switch and going right to it. But yeah, so I'm going to go and set this puppy up, and we're going to play this a little bit, and I want to test it out. I'm debating if I'm going to move my old Switch data over to this, or have this one stand on its own, but yeah, that's really it. If you have any questions about the OLED compared to the normal Switch, and if it's worth getting, let me know. I'll let you know in a couple days my thoughts. And if you have any questions about the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Limited Edition Switch, just let me know and I'll answer those as well. But that's really it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you later in the next video.